Fats Thomas Waller had lived his life all in excess. Loads of music, loads of food, and loads of women. Who would expect a simple influenza virus would get him in his bed? The train had been stopped in the freezing cold of winter in the train station near Kansas City.
Chapter 1, The Birth of Fats Waller.
Everyone thinks Harlem was the capital of jazz in the 1930s. That all of New York flooded uptown at night to party till dawn. A nice story, but unfortunately, it's just not true. It was all happening in the little town of Passaic, New Jersey. Passaic was the capital of jazz in the 20s and 30s because of his own native son, Thomas Fats Waller, one of the greatest entertainers of all time. It all began right here, 100 years ago, in Passaic, New Jersey. Right here on this block, it was a different neighborhood then, but look here, he was born at 261 Main Street.
Fats was born in his mother's womb in Mr. Fletcher's video store in Passaic.
It's a boy.
All of his siblings died before the age of 5. It was a very difficult time.
His family got killed by gangsters. The gangsters just killed all of them. Yep, they just shot him. They were just like,
They were like ninjas.
Yeah.
and I heard that there was glass everywhere. And the gang was like a pizza gang. And when they killed you, there was always a piece behind you on the wall.
Fats was impossible to kill, though. That's what his nickname was. You can't kill him, Waller.
Yeah, and
Because
also
he's the duck.
his father was a street minister.
Now such is my path and my lying down. Eat before a word is on my tongue.
So he would follow his father through the streets, and this is how he learned to play the harmonium.
He started playing pianos, I understand, out in the streets here in Passaic on a harmonium. Poor boy put on pounds faster than the price of aluminum. My great-great-uncle treated Fats Waller here in his very practice.
147.
Thomas, you're gonna break Dr. Benton's scale. You're getting worse.
He was a very large, fat person, so he would have to play a very huge instrument. Maybe that's why he would spend nights here at the Great Organ. Years ago, when my grandfather used to hear him play, he used to tell me that he would be sleeping in the chapel, and he would wake up and see Fats at the organ. His music was, to him, great. He couldn't believe the talent he heard from this young kid. So one night he went to wake up his friend, J.P. Johnson, to have a listen. James, what do you think of that fella up there playing the piano, man?
Oh, he's a great father.
Yes, he really is. He knows some keys.
He's really good.
You know?
Hey, did you find it?
J.P. Johnson soon took on Fats as his protege and introduced him to the best piano player of the times, Willie the Lion Smith.
Hey, Willie, meet my friend Fats, great piano player.
Oh, really?
Fats, go up there and show him what you can do.
No way this punk kid gonna put his filth on my piano.
Even though Fats was humiliated after his first encounter with Willie, he continued to practice and even took a job at the local movie theater.
Yes, in the Century Theater right here in Passaic. Fats was playing over silent movies, and my mom heard him many times. And that was his day job, though. In the nighttime, he would do rent parties.
Rent party was a place to be in the 20s and 30s. They were jumping. When you didn't have enough money to cover your rent, you invite a few musicians, charge for drinks, and you get it on. Everybody would throw just a little bit in the pot, $1, whatever they could spare.
I guess it was kind of much for his first wife because she didn't see much of him. Oh, and also he didn't come through with the alimony the way he should have.
What was alimony?
Well, say a man leaves his wife with the child, then he's supposed to pay for that. That's called alimony.
I have a payment order here for, Mr. Waller.
Yeah, he's not here right now, as you can see.
Come on, I just heard the organ playing.
Yes, you are right. It's a mechanical organ. It plays by itself. It runs on steam-powered electrical systems. Let me demonstrate.
Fats, you have a child and you must pay me alimony. I'm your wife. I'm gonna put you in jail. You hear me?
Put you in jail.
She's steamy.
He'd be gone for days at a time and drinking, and he'd spend all his money on fancy clothes because people called him a filthy punk, which, you know, he didn't like.
When Fats had saved enough money, he bought the nicest clothes he could afford and went to get his revenge on Willie the Lionsmith. His technique by now was mind-blowing. Once Fats was behind the keys, the rent party went crazy.
That night, Fats earned everybody's respect and his hero's friendship. Rent parties were the toughest school for the pianists. Man, you had to be the best to win. Jazz music is a combination of heavy discipline and heavy drinking, I guess.
They have a new expression along old Harlem way. It tells you when a party is 10 times more than gay. Say that things are jumping, there's not a single doubt that everything is in full swing when you hear someone shout, "Here it is, John is jumping, it's really jumping. Come in cats and check your hats, I mean the John is jumping. The piano's thumping, the dancers are bumping. This spot is more than hot, in fact the John is jumping. Check your weapons at the door, be sure to pay your quarter. I'm in the power, I got bail if we go to jail. I mean the John is jumping, yeah.
Don't give it a real name, boy. Fats' life was on a train. He had given up flying. He was tired of being refused entrance to the plane because of his color. Once, however, segregation saved his life. The plane he had been rejected from crashed in Kansas City.
But he couldn't escape death forever. And soon fate caught up with Fats on a lonely train car outside of Kansas City.
Fats, you okay? Fats, you okay? Oh my God, you... Fats, wake up! Fats! Is there a doctor on the train? Help! 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 Is there a doctor on the train? We need a doctor! My friend is dying! I need a doctor! Is there anybody on the train that's a doctor? Oh, God! Fats Waller's dying! He's got a fever! He's my friend! Anybody! This train's not leaving until we get a doctor! Is there anybody a qualified doctor on this train? Help!